So TikTok got banned or did it? We all know that we experienced a whole situation with TikTok like last week. And in today's video, I am going to talk about what I think happened with the TikTok ban and what you can expect from TikTok in 2025. So welcome back to another episode of the Keenya Kelly podcast, where we talk about all things business, social media, marketing your business. Today, this is all about TikTok. Now, I have a different take when it comes to all of these things. Now, I've been on TikTok for the last 5 years, and I've been saying a lot of things over the last 5 years. And was I surprised that the platform went down? Yes and no. And let's kind of talk about that first, and then we'll talk about my predictions. So back in 2020, Donald Trump had talked about banning the platform, and that was a whole ordeal. And then 2020 happened and all that, so it became less of a thing. And so then when Biden got into office, they started the whole TikTok ban conversation again. And I felt like it was never going to get to the place to where it got to. But also, you may not know this about me, but I'm a minister. I talk to God about pretty much everything. And at one point I was asking him, I said, well, what's going to happen? And I heard him say that it's going to go down for a day and it's going to come back. Honestly, I thought I was hormonal. I am hormonal, but I was like, I don't think I'm hearing him right. I think either it's going to get banned or it's not going to get banned. And I was leaning on the side of it's not going to get banned. And when it went down, I was like, oh my God, like on the 18th, and it came back on the 19th. I was in shock. But also I was like, don't forget, you heard what you heard. And then when it came back, I was like, I started having lots and lots and lots of feelings. And one of those feelings that I was having was about I guess it had to go down until President Trump took office. The skeptical me was like, I think something more may be at play with this, and I really feel like there was more that was at play with it. But obviously TikTok is back now, and President Donald Trump said that he's giving TikTok 75 days to sell. His preference is 50% owned by TikTok, 50% owned by an American company, one that he chooses. And so we'll hear about all that. So my thoughts and feelings is that I think it's a whole lot more at play. Okay. I personally feel like they've already done a deal, that he's already been in conversations with President Trump, the founder, the CEO of TikTok. They've already come to some type of agreement, and that, I think the platform had to go down on the 19th so that they could do what they needed to do for those 12 hours, however many hours, and then brought the platform back up. That's what I think. Maybe it's a conspiracy. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Maybe it's a conspiracy. Maybe it isn't. I really feel like that the platform had to go down so they could do certain things, and then now it's back up. But we'll see. But during that time, of course, TikTok went down, Lemon8 went down, and so did CapCut. People were going bananas about TikTok and CapCut, but all is good in the hood and everything is back. And so today's episode, I want to talk to you about what I think my predictions are for TikTok for 2025. Let me go ahead and pull those up really quickly. Now, I don't have these in any particular order. I just feel like that this is what's going to happen in 2025 for TikTok. Okay. So first things first, I think that TikTok is going to sell the 50% according to what President Donald Trump has already said is his requirement. I think that it's going to be a 50-50 split between TikTok, ByteDance, and then with an American company. People are saying that they think it's going to be Meta. I don't think so. I don't think that is going to be the case, because when I think about it from a financial standpoint for TikTok, it's not in its best interest to partner with Meta. From an American standpoint, like revenue generation, it's not in their best interest to partner with Meta, because they're already dominating with Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and the whole ordeal over there. It makes more sense to partner with someone like an Elon Musk with X, partner with maybe the Snapchat people, which I doubt. I don't think that it's going to be Meta. I really don't. Maybe, I don't even think they will partner with Google. I don't think that it makes sense for that kind of partnership. I think it makes sense for somebody else that's in tech, probably like someone like an Elon Musk, to be quite honest. Not saying that's my preference, but that's just my thought process. And it that working that way, that's what I really think is going to happen. It's going to be Elon Musk or someone around that genre, AI type of whole situation. But we will see. I think they're going to push it for a little while and not make it seem like that the deal is already done. I think we're going to hear about it in about 30 days or so. And that's when we'll hear. I think that TikTok, I think it'll be better. I think that, that it's definitely it's going to be a thing. Okay. The second thing I think is going to happen is that millions of people are going to run to TikTok once they say TikTok is safe again, because there's been so many people that don't want to download the platform because they're afraid of national security or the Chinese government having their information. I think that once they say it is safe, that you've already got 170 million Americans on the platform, there's going to be millions of more. So let me do a quick Google search. How many people live in America? Okay, just to see how many. Okay, so as of right now, it says that according to, it's still searching right now. We have 346 million people in America. So right now, it's right around half people are on TikTok. So there's going to be millions of more people that are going to come over to TikTok once they say it is safe. And I think that's going to be quite the boom. Okay, so I think very similar to the boom we experienced in 2020 with TikTok. I think we're poised for that here in 2025 when they say that it's safe. So those people that are already on the platform are going to experience a boom, and then those people that start to create on the platform are going to experience a boom as well. So if you're somebody, you've been on TikTok and you've kind of slacked off, get back going. If you haven't been on there, as soon as you're able to download the app, download it and start creating and watch what you're going to see happen. I mean, it's just inevitable when you've got half the population thinking it's not safe, and then when it says that it is safe, it's just a natural thing for people to start going to TikTok. Then there's going to be so much advertising and pushing to get you to download TikTok. Does that make sense? So that's what I think. Okay. Next thing is that I think that the DM automation is going to roll out with ManyChat. So we all know that as of right now, to get people into our bios for TikTok, we can't say link in bio. You can't say certain things. You got to say creative things to get people to our bios to either buy our products and services, opt into our lead magnets or whatever. But I think in 2025 that ManyChat is going to roll out for everyone. Right now, they're testing DM automation for business accounts. If you have a business account on TikTok, you are able to use DM automation immediately. Okay. But I think that this year is going to roll out to everyone, and it's going to be quite the amazing thing, which is going to cause even more people to come over to the TikTok platform, because now they're able to post content, get people to go to their automation sequences and DM, and it just explodes even the more in that way. So this is something I've been talking about since 2020 when I first got onto the platform, but they didn't really have the DMs open. And I said, as soon as those DMs open, that is when you're going to experience more and more that's going to happen. And now that the DMs are doing what they're doing and they're testing the automation feature with business accounts, then we know it's going to come to regular accounts soon. The next thing I think is going to happen with TikTok is that horizontal content is going to be a thing of the present again. So for the longest time, TikTok was pushing us to create content that was horizontal, because they have that feature where you can click on full screen and then your videos, they turn into horizontal mode and you're able to watch videos horizontally like YouTube. And of course, TikTok wants you creating more longer form content. And one of the ways people can stay on the platform, and if its content is horizontal and it's full screen. And so I think that we're going to see a bigger push the way it was earlier last year in 2022 to get us to create horizontal content. I think that it's going to be a thing that's going to be really pushed again in 2025. So for me, typically what I do is I will film my content horizontal just on my phone, and then I will upload it into TikTok, and then I'll use the rotate feature to actually rotate it to horizontal. And then once it's actually on the screen, people can can actually click on full screen and it'll take my video from being in vertical mode into horizontal mode because I originally uploaded it horizontally and now the platform is able to take it in horizontal mode. And so when I was posting content like that, when they first launched it, all of my content was getting boosted. And I think that that's going to happen again a lot sooner than later. The next thing I think is that carousels are going to continue growing accounts because when you think about carousels, if somebody is watching one piece of content, right, and they just watch it all the way through, that's great. But then you can keep people on the platform a lot longer if you create a carousel and they have to watch and like read whatever you're saying, listen to the music, and then scroll and then read the next thing and then scroll and scroll and scroll. You're keeping people on the TikTok platform a lot longer than just a 15-second video or 30-second video because of the carousels and the storytelling. And so the people that are learning how to do very good storytelling with carousels and even storytelling that connects with the music and that connects with the actual caption that is in your description are going to win. Okay. So if you are not currently creating carousels, I would just try it maybe once a week. Take one image and use the same image, go into Canva, create some text and all that, and tell an amazing story. You could be teaching something. You could be sharing a story of your life. You could be showing them a get ready with me, whatever it is you want to do, but you want to make sure that this story is engaging. It takes people on a journey, like a roller coaster of emotions, if you can, and you're going to watch how your carousels are going to do really, really great on TikTok this year. Another thing that's going to do well on TikTok this year is going to be live stream. So live stream was a major focus for quite a while on TikTok, and I think it's going to be even bigger, okay? Because what I have learned and what I have noticed is that there's way more people, first of all, creating content. They're making more money as a result of creating content. They are promoting more products on TikTok Shop as a result of live stream, and it's just a great way to get people on the platform and keep them on the platform. You know, I've seen people live streaming that have not in years that are consistently creating live streams and having an incredible amount of success. Me personally, I am like creating time in the day to start going live again on TikTok because it helps me grow my business. It helps me grow my email list, sell my products and services, all the things. And so the people that are going to focus on live stream are going to win even the more because TikTok makes money when you're making money on live stream, especially if you're selling things in TikTok Shop. And I think that TikTok's going to launch their series again. And so it's just going to help TikTok to be able to make more money. 3 more things. Another thing is that TikTok Shop is going to explode for more business owners. So right now we have a ton of companies that are there with TikTok Shop, but we are learning about so many businesses that are making millions and millions of dollars because of their presence on TikTok Shop and TikTok live streams. And so the more that people hear the success of shop owners, the more that they're going to bring their product businesses to the TikTok platform, to TikTok Shop. And with more people going live, with more people downloading the platform, guess what's going to happen? Millions and millions of business owners are going to come over to TikTok and TikTok Shop, and they are going to be promoting their products, which then equates to more creators are going to be making way more money because of TikTok Shop with many more products to offer. Huge opportunity for creators to be able to make even more money because all these products are coming over to TikTok Shop. So if you're a creator and you haven't been investing and learning what is going on with TikTok Shop and how you can make money, now is a really great time to start watching the videos that TikTok actually puts out teaching TikTok Shop for affiliates and start creating, just logging into TikTok Shop, buying something, seeing what the experience is, and then seeing what the most popular products are so that you can start making as much money as possible selling products in TikTok Shop. 2 things. The last thing is that live stream studios are going to expand all across the world. Now, right now, there are studios that TikTok has built where you can come in and you can do live streams with your products. You can hire people to be there live streaming with your products. I think that way more studios are going to open up in the US and all over the world where TikTok is going to be building these studios are going to be hiring people as their full-time job to live stream, and people are going to be making a crazy amount of money from these studios that they don't have in their homes, that they have on property with TikTok. Their products are going to be housed there at those studios, and they're going to make a sick amount of money. Last thing is that I think that more TikTok creator conferences are going to come about. Okay. Because right now there haven't really been a whole lot of TikTok conferences at all. They've kind of been participating in other people's events, but I think that TikTok is going to start putting on their own events. Okay. Where people can learn all the things when it comes to TikTok, not just live events and on live stream, but I think there's going to be a whole lot more things happening in person where people can come and learn and grow and connect with product-based businesses. Businesses can connect with creators, agencies. I think it's going to be quite the thing that's going to happen with TikTok, with them hosting their own conferences where people are able to come, learn, grow, and evolve and all the things. And so there's so much that is happening with TikTok right now. And if you're not on the platform, it's a great time to do so. Obviously, you can come find me on TikTok. I have 2 accounts. One is Keenya Kelly. The other one is Keenya Kelly Brand. But if you're someone and you're saying, all right, I'm finally ready to take TikTok seriously, then I would love to work with you. I do one-on-one consulting where I can walk through your accounts with you, tell you what you should be doing, help you with your hooks, help you with your content, and help you with your marketing strategies to sell your products and services or to grow as a creator. If that interests you, you can always just send me an email in the description, and you can actually just book a call at KenyaKelly.com/laser coaching. You'll see it in the show notes, but it's your time. It's TikTok's time, and it's your time. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ask me any questions in the comments. And if you are listening to the podcast, thank you so much for listening and watching.